Good evening everyone and welcome to the St Kilian St Peters Football Club 2021 virtual event. This is Janelle Willets and I'll be taking you through tonight's presentation. Firstly, I would like to introduce Robbie Hoare, President of the Footy Club this year, who has a few words to say.
Hi everyone and welcome to our virtual football club presentation. Fair to say we've had some challenging times collectively, but the good thing is for the club we're able to actually get out on the ground and the kids be quite active in playing a number of games of footy this year. On behalf of the committee, we'd like to say thank you to all of our coaches, team managers, helpers on the day, and just for supporting the kids to be actively involved with the St Kilian's St Peters Football Club. Also like to say thank you to our sponsors who have supported us through the year and kept us financial, and we look forward to next season's kick-off, and let's have our fingers crossed that things look a lot different than they did this year. Hopefully you enjoy the updates from the respective coaches, and yeah, just a big shout out again to everyone for getting us through this year. Well done, and stay safe, and yeah, be good. Bye.
As Robbie mentioned, thanks to our club sponsors for the 2021 season. It was great we had several new sponsors support our club this year. We'd also like to thank sponsors who have assisted us over several years. Next, we would like to recognise the efforts of our committee for 2021. We're always looking for new committee members, and it provides a great opportunity for parents to get involved in our club. Now to our team presentations, starting with our under-9s. Thanks to Paul Schoda for taking on the role of coach this year. We've all appreciated Paul's enthusiasm and care. Let's hear from him now.
Hello everyone, Coach Paul here from the under-9s. In tough times, it's great to finally be able to come together in some sort of shape and form to be able to celebrate what I believe to have been a great year for everyone involved with St Kilian's St Peters Football Club, and in particular the families and the boys of the under-9s, of which I had the great pleasure in coaching this year. Right from the very start, I could see how excited they all were and how much passion they had for the game. Over the course of the year, I had great joy in seeing the improvement and growth in all the boys and how they played for each other. The improvement in skills required to play the game, from the start where some could barely mark and kick, to the difference at the end of the year, seeing them take the game on, was amazing to see. Finally, to the family and friends, mums, dads and carers of all the boys, I just want you all to know how much this year has meant to me. Being able to coach and care for the boys like they were my own, and getting to know you all and become friends has been amazing and something I don't take lightly. You should all be very proud of the jobs you have done being parents. They are all great and special, and I look forward to continuing with you all next season and the years to come. God bless, thank you all again, and go Saints.
Moving on to Paul's awards for the under-9s. The Coach's Award goes to Henry McNee. Henry has been a joy to coach this season. He's a fantastic young footballer, but it's been his gentle nature that's made him a standout. Henry is always polite, well-mannered and courteous. Henry's always listened to instructions and is a wonderful team member to have around. Congratulations. The Most Determined Award goes to Ethan Schoda. Determination is something that all good young footballers need, and this season Ethan has shown this in spades. In his commitment to training both at the club and outside, and his willingness to compete on game day. Ethan's determined nature has been a real asset for our team. Great work. And the Most Improved Award goes to Angus Mitchell. Angus has shown great improvement in his football over the course of the season. His gameplay, skills and confidence have grown in leaps and bounds and should be proud of his first year of football with St Kilian's. Well done. This year for the first time we had enough numbers to field 2 under-10 teams. We're going to start with our under-10 gold team. Thanks to Robbie for taking on an additional role this year, coaching one of the under-10 teams. Over to Robbie.
Hi everyone, Robbie Hall, under-10s coach of the Gold team, ably supported by a number of the parents. Big thank you to Emma Ryan as the team manager for keeping us coordinated on trainings and match day. For me, just wanted to, from a season wrap-up perspective, say thanks to all the kids. They were a great bunch of kids to coach. Between Carl Hardingham, Lee Crapper and myself of running the training sessions on a Wednesday night for a group of 20-odd boys that had some under-9s and under-10 kids combined. I think we did a pretty good job of managing that group and splitting it out into two teams. For my team in particular, really proud of the group's desire to listen when I spoke and the little things that we practiced, whether it be at training or on match day. As the season progressed, you could actually see the cohesion of the group coming together, and I really enjoyed seeing the mateship of looking after each other. It actually resonated in the way each and everyone played. Continue to practice your football, have a kick with family and friends, practice those skills, and really looking forward to seeing the progression of all the kids next year when we kick off the season. So thanks again, and to all the parents, really pleased with the way all the kids presented themselves. They were a real pleasure to coach. Thank you.
Robbie has awarded the following players. Coach's Award goes to Elijah Willets. Elijah is very enthusiastic about his football and is always willing to listen and learn. He was a pleasure to coach. Well done, EJ. Most determined, Jimmy Byrne. Whatever position Jimmy played, he was always determined to win the ball in a contest and enjoyed celebrating his goals. Well done, Jimmy. And the award for most improved goes to Vander Martin. By the season's end, Vander was very confident in his football ability, particularly in the forward line and kicking goals. Well done, Vander. Moving on to our under-10 green team. A big thanks to Carl Hardingham and Lee Crapper for their contribution coaching the green side this year. Thanks. Over to Carl.
G'day everyone. On behalf of myself and Lee, I'd like to congratulate everyone at St Kilian's Football Club for a successful 2021 year. It has been difficult, lots of changes with all of the the COVID situation, but we've managed to get through majority of the games, and that's allowed us to see our boys and girls out there playing footy and having fun, which is the main reason we play our sport. A big thank you to Robbie and the committee for all your time and effort you've done, that you've put into the club over this season, before and after, and they're also putting on this presentation for our players. Obviously, Lee and myself were the coach of the under-10 green team. We combined training with Robbie, and we had a few parent helpers throughout the course of the season on the training nights. So really thankful for those parent helpers. Having more parents involved is excellent on training nights. It allows us to give some more development to individual players as they harness their new skills and get to put them into practice on the weekends. To all our parent helpers throughout the year, whether that's goal umpire, I think we had centrals, people that brought the awards, our sponsors. We really appreciate all your help and effort in getting your son or daughter to trainings and to game day, and also your support on those game days. So thank you very much to all our parents there. To our players, really impressed and proud of the development I've seen on all of the under-10 players, whether it's in the green or gold team. We worked on a number of things throughout the season at trainings, and it was excellent to see that they took those little bits of advice on board, and we saw them start to implement them into games, which is excellent. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the development of those other players and their skills in the seasons to come. To Tanya, our team manager this year. Tanya, you've been amazing, keeping Lee and myself organised and on track, so we knew what was going on week to week, and also keeping all our parents and players informed throughout the season. So thank you, Tanya. All your efforts very much appreciated. I'd like to thank the club for the opportunity for Lee and myself to coach the team. We really enjoyed it, had lots of fun, and it was great seeing the development of the players. We'd like to wish all the club and all the award winners tonight congratulations, and we're looking forward to hopefully a few more games next year in the 2022 season. Hopefully we can get through a full season. So we wish you all the best with your footy as the years come ahead. Thank you.
Awards for the Under-10 Green Team. The Coaches Award goes to Harry Francis. Harry has been a pleasure to coach throughout the season. He shows great respect with his willingness to learn and listen to his coaches. Harry has great ball handling skills, and we look forward to seeing him develop his footy in the years to come. Well done, Harry. The Most Determined Award goes to Rocky Bergen. Rocky's intensity at games and training has been fantastic to watch. He's very competitive, but also willing to listen and learn from his coaches. Rocky was very consistent throughout the year and has a promising footy career ahead. Well done, Rocky. And the Most Improved Award goes to Miller Chapman. Miller's skills and determination have improved greatly throughout the season. Her ability to keep her feet and take on advice from her coaches is excellent. Miller always has a big smile on her face, and we look forward to seeing her continue to improve next season. Well done, Miller. Moving on to the Under-12 girls. The girls were in great hands this year, coached by Brock Pinner. Brock is going to have a few words to say and then going to announce his award winners.
Good evening all, thanks for having me. Brock Pinner as the coach of the Under-12 girls team this year. I won't hold you up too long, but I just wanted to say firstly a huge thank you to Robbie and the whole committee at the St Kilian's Football Club. Really challenging year again, navigated it really well, really appreciate all the work that was done to help us through, give us guidance and get the kids playing footy as much as we could. So I think at least the girls felt, particularly now for our group, felt like they had a season, which was certainly appreciated. So thanks, Robbie, and everyone on the committee. A couple of big thank yous from me. One particularly to Rory Doolan, who helped out most, if not all, training nights. Actually took a couple when I couldn't make it. Did a great job with the girls, so I really appreciate your time more than anything, Rory, and your commitment to the girls. Merrim White, the team manager this year, did a fantastic job. Really made it easy for me just to rock up and have fun with the girls. She did a lot of the organising behind the scenes, so a big thank you, Merrim. And also to the rest of the parent volunteers. We had a great group of parents this year who were more than happy to put up their hand and support when they were asked to. So a big thank you. It makes everyone else's life a bit easier when everyone's so supportive and happy to help out. We had a really great year as a club. The girls were a fantastic bunch of girls. They rocked up. We had a very short pre-season. I think it might have been 2 weeks. It was our first training run before the start of the year. But from that first session right through the year, right through to the last game, I've never been involved with a group of more excited, enthusiastic, and just a group that just loved playing footy. So I fed off their energy. I had a lot of fun working with them, and we had a great group of girls. They were really supportive, really keen to help each other, but more than anything, they were a great group to listen. They were listening well, took feedback, and all of them, bar none, improved their footy this year, which is a credit to them. So I hope a lot of them, if not all of them, go on to play a lot more footy. There's a lot of talent there and a lot of commitment. Most of the girls this year were, all but 2 were in grade 6, so they certainly had we had our fair share of really good victories, which although we don't score, but we certainly know how we're going in the games. But I think the girls really enjoyed that competitive spirit. Hopefully, they all step up into the next level of under 14s and beyond, because I think there's a lot of girls there that got considerable amount of talent, and if they stick with it, they'll really enjoy their footy, and who knows where that might take them. So, well done to you girls. Really appreciate your commitment. I had a lot of fun, and hopefully you did too. So we'll jump into the awards for tonight. We've got 3 awards. I'll start with the most improved. This goes to a girl that hadn't played a lot of footy, if at all. She rocked up with a great attitude. Was a little bit timid at the start, but as training started to progress, she listened. She took on feedback. She started during the games to attack the ball and really sort of started to sort of assert some authority on games at different times, and it was really fantastic to watch her grow as a footballer. The most improved award for 2021 for the under 12 girls goes to Mia Bolger. Well done, Mia. The next award is the most determined award. Again, this girl hadn't played a lot of footy beforehand, but she really, when you put her in a game situation, you can see that sort of glaze come over, and she really is a competitor. She really attacks the ball really hard. She runs in straight lines. She also supports her teammates, and this one goes to a girl by the name of Charlotte Wylie. Well done, Charlotte, for a fantastic year. The last award for tonight is the Coaches Award. And quite honestly, I could have given this to just about all the players. As I said, they're a great group. They all, and this girl in particular, would rock up to training with a great attitude, wanted to improve, wanted to learn, was a real competitor. But she was very supportive of her teammates as well, encouraging, and really wanted to support on game days. So the Coaches Award for this year really comes down to the girl that was a pleasure to coach. She really attacked the ball hard. She improved as well, and this one goes to Chelsea Doolan. Well done, Chelsea. So that's plenty from me. I just wanted to say again a great big thank you to the club. They've been really supportive. It's been a great year, obviously with the disruptions and everything going on. But congratulations to the other players, the other coaches for another great year, and hopefully we can get a full season and forget all the disruptions we've had in the past next year. So, sorry, I've just also seen just over my shoulder, for those of you girls that just didn't quite remember who I barracked for. There's a couple of nice little posters to remember of the premiers being the Demons this year. But seriously, again, thank you, appreciate it, and look forward to seeing many more faces around the footy club again next year. Thank you.
And finally, our under 12s. Shannon Geary has been a valued coach over many years at St Kilian St Peter's, having coached all age groups. I'd like to thank Shannon for his significant contribution. Over to Shannon.
Hello everyone, I'm Shannon. I've looked after the under 12 boys, plus the 2 Mayors and Macy when she filled in. What I've enjoyed about this year is the development that all kids have shown throughout the year. From the first game through to the second game, there was even a larger improvement from that. I love to show the first game and the last game side by side, just to show how much the kids have developed and have learnt. I'm very, very surprised on some of the game things that happen in the game, that they, some of the handballing and the kicking and the unselfish plays was fantastic. I think one of the things that I've been most impressed with the kids has been their ability to listen to their coach and people around them. I think this is a massive skill for these guys to learn really, really early. If you don't listen to your coach, then you're going to struggle with the feedback down the track. So one of the big things that, I implemented to the kids was a keep, stop, start. And I sometimes forgot the keep, stop, start. The kids were fantastic at remembering those things. We added a few in down the track, which was, a bit of fun and all that sort of stuff as well. The kids took it on, and I think that they improved so much just because they were listening to those little rules that we did have, and it's a credit to them because it's very, very hard to teach 10, 11 and 12-year-olds, to listen to adults most of the time. It doesn't happen at home, but hopefully going down the track that they do keep listening to their coach. A few thank yous. I did the easiest job on game day, so I had a coach. The Byrne family, you guys set up the whole entire day, from team sheets through to organising the volunteers. So thank you very much for that. Made the day a lot easier. Thank you to the guys that did put their hand up for game day jobs. Obviously, everyone loves to have a sip of a coffee on the sidelines, but if we don't have volunteers, then it does make it easier, and we do need to make it the game day run smoothly. Mark Butler, thanks for pretty much umpiring the whole entire year. It was great for the kids to have someone out there and for me to give me some feedback during the game, so I could address those things. So thank you. It's not an easy job being an umpire and pretty much being a coach as well. So you've done a great job the entire year. To Glenn Schultz, thanks for the help lending a hand at training. It's obviously not easy with 20 kids running around, so thank you. Evan Ralphs, thanks for stepping up to coach when I couldn't, when I had other commitments. It's not easy just stepping in and rolling with it. So thank you for stepping in for those couple of games. Thanks to the St Kilian's committee for allowing me to coach for the last 5 years. This will be my last year coaching at St Kilian's, just through to other commitments, and I'm sure that whoever takes over the role next year of the under-12s will do a really, really good job. It is a great career and a great club, so thank you. Lastly, I wanted to thank all the kids. You guys have been amazing over the last 5 years. It's been great, but particularly this year, I think that we had a really, really good group. The kids listened and they ate up everything. It was fantastic to see kids smiling, particularly coming off after a game after you lose and they're still smiling. So it's a credit to the kids. They were fantastic. So if they do need some help down the track, please reach out to me. I'm more than willing to help. Thanks for letting me be part of the footy club for the past 5 years. I'm sure I'll help out a little bit next year. And well done to the kids. Good luck with the guys that are moving on from under 12s to under 14s, wherever that may be. You guys will be fine. You'll be happy, and just got to listen to your coaches. For the guys that are staying in under 12s, I'll see you guys next year at some stage. And again, just got to listen to your coaches because they know what's going on, and it's a good thing to learn and listen off those guys. See you guys.
We are now going to do an abbreviated vote count for the under-12s. It's at this age group where junior football becomes competitive, with scoring and voting for the best and fairest each game. We're going to look at the votes leaderboard at the end of round 8 and then take you through the last 4 rounds with the cumulative votes for each game. 15 votes is the maximum amount any one player can receive each round. So at the end of round 8, we had Bo Butler on 20 votes, Mikhail Geary on 23, Tommy Byrne 29, Mia Clark 38 votes, Max Cornman on 49, and Xavier Ralph's 52. Round 9 versus Huntley. Mia Clark took 6 votes, Max Cornman 8, and best on ground was Mikhail Geary on 14. Round 10 versus South Bendigo. Round 10, we had Max Cornman taking 10 votes, Xavier Ralph's 11, and Mia Clark 12. Round 11 versus Castlemaine. This game we had Max Cornman take 8 votes, Mikhail Geary 8 votes, and Xavier Ralph's 13. Round 16, which ended up being our final round, versus Kyneton, we had Declan McAvoy 8 votes, Mikhail Geary 10, and Max Kornman 14. So our final standings at the end of the under 12 vote count. In 6th place, Bo Butler on 31. In 5th place, Tommy Byrne 32. In 4th place, Mikhail Geary 57 votes. 3rd place, Mia Clark 59. Our runner-up, Xavier Ralph's on 80 votes. And congratulations to Max Kornman, our winner of the under 12 best and fairest on 89 votes. I'm now going to share some of Shannon's comments on our award winners for under 12s. Our best and fairest, Max Kornman. Max has always been an eager footballer since he started with St Kilian's. He's a fantastic inside player. Not only can he get his own ball, but his defensive work is second to none. During the year, I didn't see someone who could match Max's all-round game. What I was most impressed with Max this year had nothing to do with his ability, but his willingness to listen to myself, in particular around his tackling and his improvement in this area. Well done, Max. Thoroughly deserved, and I know you will go on to bigger and better things in the future. The runner-up of our best and fairest, Xavier Ralph's. Xav reads the play unlike any other. His ability to see the game before it happens is what has helped him play well in any position across the ground. Although he may not agree, I think his position at the moment is the half-back line, where he was able to read the play, help his team and defend while his run and carry was sensational across half-back. Xav again is another player who soaked up feedback and any instructions I could hand over. Well done, Xav. Not sure you had a down game for the entire year. Good luck with the under 14s. The Coaches Award goes to Jack Kaysen. I've coached Jack since under 9s, and this year in my mind has been his best year. There was never any issues with whatever I asked Jack to do. His improvement with training and game day this year and over the past 5 years has been a strength of Jack's game. He's a leader and all his teammates listen to anything he said. He was one of the first kids on the track kicking the footy and one of the last to leave. Well done, Jack, on a fantastic year, and good luck with whatever club you choose. The Most Determined Award goes to Mia Clark. I think for most parents watching this year, this award was a no-brainer. One example, in round 5, during a game at Kyneton, there was a contest most people, including some senior players, would have pulled out of. Instead, Mia took on a larger player and won the contest. This is something Mia consistently did week in, week out. She was someone who always listened, except for her left-handed ball drop. I really do think that if Mia continues along with her development, AFLW is something we could be looking at in the future. Good luck, Mia, with your future. I'm sure you will kill it. And the award for Most Improved goes to Mikhail Geary. Mikhail has been stuck in the middle for most of the year, from his first of under 12s when he was stuck in a position and didn't really move, to running and being dominant around the ground. Taking marks, tackling, tapping the ball to teammates, and one of the things I was most impressed with was his protection of teammates and aggression at the ball. While you still have some great spots to improve your footy, you are only in the infancy of your career, and if you keep listening to your coaches, your development at St Kilian's is only the start. Good luck in the under 14s at Strath next year. Congratulations to all our footballers for their efforts this year. All players will receive a medal to be given out by their coaches when that can be arranged. So that wraps up our event. Thank you for watching the presentation. Well done this year, and we look forward to seeing you all next season.